I'm attending the Dr. Schillinger's parenting workshop, and my impressions have been very positive so far. It's really reinforced a lot of things that I maybe already knew or that I've been doing right, as well as giving me a lot of tools to use those things that I know are right to, a good way to really apply those things, and some good ways to really be able to interact in a very positive way, without anger, without judgment, as I'm dealing with, with my teenage sons, and maybe some of the things that I need to address with them. That previously what I have been doing maybe was coming from a place of anger or disappointment, rather than what Mark is really teaching us to do is to come from there from a place of confidence, from a place of peace, really, so that you're relaxed when you're working with your teenage son. Even for some of the worst things that you can imagine them doing, right? Getting angry only serves to make the situation worse, really. And so if you can learn these techniques that he's teaching us and always come from a place of relaxation and peace, I can really see how this is going to have a much more positive impact and lead the discussions that we want to have with our teenage sons in a positive direction, rather than what often happens is you get into this argument and the walls just immediately go up and you don't achieve anything. In fact, you might make it worse. So working with Dr. Mark has been, I've known him for a number of years, but this is the first time I've really sat down and listened to him and talked with him about some of what's going on. And he's very clear. He presents things in a way that is very understandable, breaks it down into very small kind of chunks that you can take some time to absorb. He repeats the key things multiple times, so that I feel like when I go home now, I'm going to be able to remember and be able to come from this place of a sense of calm and peace as I'm working with my teenage sons. For other parents considering the workshop, I would highly recommend it, whether your son is overall doing well and just has a few things that maybe you think you could work with them on, or up to teenagers that have are dealing with some of the toughest issues out there. He does things in a way that really addresses the modern, kind of our modern problems, as well as the more classical problems. So I highly recommend it for anybody, any parent that wants to just get some better tools on how to deal with their teenage son.